But if you want a nice small rig, I mean, this is something that can just ride next to the bed and you're good to...
No, I'm sorry, man. If I have that right to the bed, I would be sleeping alone. My wife, no. If she sees that, yeah, I have a letter of the lawyer with the divorce papers. Sorry, I have to be honest, my friend. I have to be honest. What's up, my friend? Today I'll be reacting to top 5 guns for home defense. The reason I'm reacting to this one, to be fair, is you guys end up recommending this video quite a lot, so let's give it a try. But before I go into that, can I ask you for one thing? If you can leave a like, thank you so much, my friend. This is the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Now, link for the original video in my description, and let's play it. By the way, this background is a bit insane to me, I have to admit, but okay.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here, Moss Pawn & Gun, and today we have another 5 guns video for you. I know that these videos have been very successful, and we really appreciate your support. We've gotten a lot of great ideas from you guys on subjects that you want to see moving forward.
Sure.
We had a very successful SHOT Show this year. Lots of videos came out of SHOT Show. If you haven't, go ahead and check some of them out if you want to see some of the new products coming out. Also, I know that we really haven't been doing as many shop videos, but hopefully we're going to be able to remedy that. And this is the first of many shop videos we're going to be catching up on and getting back to. So this is going to be 5 guns for home defense.
Okay.
This is actually a subject that I've really been thinking hard about in terms of, you know, what would be the ideal guns for self-defense. Because I know there's a lot of people that get a very sort of cowboy-like, you know, attitude when it comes to home defense. You know, they think they need a big old 500 Magnum revolver or 50 Action Express Desert Eagle or something like that, or some kind of big scary gun because that's obviously a better home defense gun. When really home defense is best looked at from a few different areas. One is your mental attitude, okay, your mental fortitude as well. You need to have a good mental attitude about the situation and how to deal with the situation.
I would be in deep trouble. I have no experience with this. You know what's wild, my friends? I actually recognize a couple of guns here because of video games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. But this guy is an expert. I really like this introduction. I feel like we are dealing with a guy that really knows what he's talking about. This will be very interesting. A lot of his points, I never even thought about them, but okay.
To use the right firearm for the situation.
Okay.
You have to have the right combination.
Look, in my mind, the best gun would be a machine gun. No? Okay, okay, sorry, I went a bit far there. But since I don't know how to aim, I just spread a bunch. That's my tactic. I don't have a machine gun, just to be clear, but if I could.
Munition.
No, if I could, no. If was legal, maybe I would rethink. Okay, never mind. I may have to cut this part.
For the firearm you choose, so that you know that in any situation you're going to be able to safely defend yourself, your home, your family, what have you. So it really depends on your defense needs.
My dog also.
These particular guns I've selected because they meet, in my opinion, the most generic form of defense needs for the average household here in the U.S. In other parts of the world, I know some of you guys don't really have the ability to defend yourselves in your homes, you know, without, you know, seeing some kind of legal action or getting in trouble or anything like that. But many places in the U.S. here, for the most part, we can defend our homes using firearms.
No joke. I get one of those guns here in Portugal. I go to jail 10 years. I mean, that's the law.
With that being said, probably the number one choice for a firearm, we're not really going to do a countdown method. I'm just going to go down the line here.
It's a big boy.
We've got a Maverick 88. And of course, this is just a 12-gauge shotgun. This particular one is a 6-shot. You can get the Mossberg 500, the Mossberg 590A1. You can get the Maverick 88. All of these shotguns, which have different prices depending on how high you want to go in terms of quality. The Maverick 88 is generally going to be the cheapest shotgun in their line. These generally run about $269. You can feed them a variety of 12-gauge loads that'll definitely suit all of your needs for home defense. The nice thing about shotguns is, of course, they throw a nice big spread. So if you're not familiar with them, a shotgun throws multiple pellets when you shoot it. As you can see in
this
this
is
file, I'm going to
good.
B-roll for you. You have different.
So since I have bad aiming, this may be even better for me because, okay, see, this is great information. Would I ever be able to use any of this? No. But this is great information, actually. Am I crazy or that gun was kind of sexy? Was kind of beautiful. No? Maybe. Okay, never mind.
Different shot sizes. So you have birdshot, you have buckshot, you have plated versus non-plated, you have slugs. If many of you watch some of our other videos, I mean, you have cut shells, wax shells, frangible ammo, breachers. So shotguns give you a lot of flexibility in terms of how exactly you're going to run a shotgun for home defense.
Okay.
Plus, if you're getting up in the middle of the night and you don't know what's going on, a shotgun's going to give you a better opportunity to actually stop the person in their tracks on the first shot.
Yeah, that's a
by
problem.
having that wider shot pattern.
When I wake up, I'm almost a zombie. I may shoot myself. That oh no. I have no idea what I'm doing. I need like 30 minutes. Maybe a shotgun. Oh, maybe no guns is the best option for me.
And being able to stop the threat. Most shotguns generally don't over-penetrate too bad if you use like a low velocity buckshot, or if you use like a standard velocity number 4 buckshot. We found that that's probably about the best load to use in the house with the shotgun. Now, some of you are probably asking, well, I can't really handle the recoil, or my wife is going to pick the gun up and use it. She can't handle the recoil. Well, simple. My second choice is a beautiful Mossberg 500, and this is a 20 gauge. It's a high capacity 20 gauge pump action shotgun, and you can have a variety of 20 gauge loads to run in this gun that are low recoil, but still highly effective, okay?
Am I crazy or is the same gun? Looks the same to me.
Again, it offers the same benefits as any other shotgun, but in a slightly smaller caliber, a little bit less kick, a little bit less recoil, allowing you to keep the rounds on target. And this is a great gun for a lady or anyone that's small framed, anybody that just can't quite handle the recoil of a 12 gauge. So shotguns are, as you can see, are a wonderful addition to the potential home defense arsenal. So that's my first 2 picks are the 20 and 12 gauge pump shotguns. Some of you want something smaller, and that's where
cowboy
something
style.
like the Smith & Wesson Governor come into play. This is their new stainless variant. This particular gun has not been out very long. This is kind of new for 2014. It is a very nice gun, has a typical, very high quality double single action that you would expect on any Smith & Wesson revolver. This is a wonderful gun. The nice thing about it is that, on the outside it just looks like a standard revolver, but you can shoot 2.5-inch 410 shot shells out of it, or 45 Colt ammunition, and you can also fire the 45 ACP on moon clips. So from a standpoint of home defense, this gun gives...
I'm not exactly sure what he said there, but sounds crazy. I like that one. And maybe it's a bit easier to operate. The machine gun, you have to do all of that stuff, right? I may take that one, actually. Hypothetical. You guys get the point, right?
Gives you a ton of different options because you have shot that you can shoot. You can do like the number 4 buckshot that I think gives you like 4 pellets in a 410, which basically that's 4 projectiles going down range for each trigger pull. So this gun holds 6 shots. So 6 and 4, you got quite a few pellets going down range there.
Wait, that can shot 4 times at once? Did I understood that correct?
With each shot. This is a rifle barrel. So that means that shot, as the cup leaves the barrel, it's going to be spinning, and it's going to make that shot disperse in a very, very wide pattern. So if you really need to pepper somebody good at combat ranges inside your home, this is an excellent option. Again, be careful not to load it with something that's going to penetrate too far in the house. Many of us have, interior drywall walls, which many homes in America have just standard drywall interior walls. Number 4 buckshot will generally stop in about 4 to 5 layers of drywall, which is good if you're worried about over-penetration. If you have people in the other room that you're concerned with, you don't want to hurt them, you don't want to hurt...
See, this is the type of problems I would never think about. Okay. Over penetration in the drywall. That's crazy.
Your family members, your small children that are in other, areas of the house, that might be something that
But that's a great point, yeah. Okay, I'm joking, but this is really great information. This guy knows. This guy is the big deal. He's a big deal when it comes to arms. I can already tell you. He knows his stuff.
you need to consider. So it all comes down to ammunition choice. I mean, like on this tray here, we show all of the different loads you can put in the Smith & Wesson Governor. Of course, you have the Taurus Judge, which is a competing model to the Governor. I personally think the Governor is a better gun. That's just my opinion, but I'm a little partial to Smith & Wesson. I like Smith & Wesson's quality. They make some of the most awesome revolvers on the planet. Now, moving along, another pistol, if you just want a good, solid handgun for the house, you're really not...
That's a Glock, right? You see that in video games quite a lot. That's a good one. The police uses that, right? No?
Going to go wrong with a Glock 19. All right, now I know there's probably a lot of people that are watching these videos and they're going, okay, well, these guys are Glock fanboys. These guys, can't think outside of the Glock box. Well, that's untrue, because the thing is, I have a variety of handguns in my house, okay? I'm not going to go wandering through my house and just thinking, okay, what am I going to grab to shoot this perp that just kicked in my door and might be trying to hurt my family or whatever. In my opinion, the Glock 19 is just a no-frills handgun that is very easy to shoot. It's easy to load. The slide is real easy to work. So if you got some young little wife that doesn't have very strong upper body strength, or can't really cock the slide as easy, back and forth, this is a real easy gun to load and shoot. It's easy to teach someone how to shoot. I just think the Glock 19 is a very tough contender for a home defense gun because of those reasons. Easy to shoot, easy to maintain, incredibly accurate, very reliable. Which for a home defense gun, you want something extremely reliable.
Sure.
You don't want to be in the middle of the night trying to clear some kind of stoppage or something like that. So
this one is the best. Am I crazy? This one is the best. I really like it, all the points he made there. I really like that. Seems very easy to use, effective. This is the best. The revolver is a bit too fancy, and I would feel like a cowboy. No chance. I like this one. This is good. This is a good one, right, my friends?
The Federal Guard Dog is tough to beat. It expands. It feeds like ball ammo, and it expands like hollow point. So the Guard Dog is nice if you need ball round reliability, but you need hollow point devastation. So I would say the Glock 19, certainly a contender for the house. So that's number 4. Last but not least, Chris Vector, man. Now, I know a lot of...
What? No, that looks insane. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's... even for Americans, I feel like that's a bit too far. No? Look at that. That looks... Oh, no. This is good if you are in Iraq or something, not in America. No chance, right?
People look at this gun and they think, wow, it's really crazy looking, it's really obscure or whatever. I've been doing a lot of work with the Chris Vector, in recent years.
What that means, I've been doing a lot of work.
And I think it is a fine firearm. The bolt throw is really short. It's got the recoil reduction system. Basically, into the way the gun is actually engineered is to mitigate the recoil of a 45 ACP. You have the 25-round extended magazines that you can get for it. So you have 25 rounds of 45 ACP in your hand on tap, ready to go.
No.
All right, you can run.
No, sorry. I love this guy. Great video so far. But those are to defend your home. This is to defend your city. Big difference.
230 grain expanding projectile. You run them at kind of a low velocity. You get you a 230 grain expanding projectile running at around 850 feet per second. That's something that's not going to overpenetrate your house. Okay, it can go through a few sheets of drywall and it's going to slow down considerably. I mean, don't get me wrong, you should always know what's beyond your target before you shoot. But personally, I think the 45 kind of has an edge there. This particular rig, of course, low recoil, so very fast follow-up shots. This particular one has the flashlight on it.
Oh, that's badass.
So you've got a flashlight available. You've got.
Never mind, we are back. This may be the best one. Oh, and you have that one to aim a bit easier. Yeah, this is the best.
A red dot sight. This one has.
Oh, I thought that was just for video games. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, how much? Tell me. If I was in America, of course.
Folding stock. This particular version is an SBR, so it does require paperwork and tax stamp to be filled out on it. But if you want a nice small rig, I mean, this is something that can just ride next to the bed, and you're good to.
No, I'm sorry, man. If I have that right to the bed, I would be sleeping alone. My wife, no. If she sees that, yeah, I have a letter of the lawyer with the divorce papers. Sorry, I have to be honest, my friend. I have to be honest. I love the enthusiasm, and that's great, but try to tell that to a Portuguese wife.
To go. This is something you just deploy the stock, close the bolt, or leave it loaded with the safety on, and you've got a wonderful low recoil, rapid follow-up shots, 45 ACP stopping power. And in my opinion, this is just the ideal personal defense weapon, both inside the house or the car,
the best.
Or wherever you might need a small handy gun to be able to put people down if they're trying to kill you, hurt you, or whatever.
Sure.
This particular gun is just an excellent rig. We are going to be doing a full review on the Vector before too long. That's one gun that I've had a while, and I've just...
Should I react to the full review? In a weird way, this video was amazing. Do you guys agree? Leave me the number 21 if you end up enjoying this video.
Been meaning to get out and play with it. So we have many more gun reviews coming. If you like these 5 guns videos, certainly let us know. We've got a lot going on in the way of video production, so we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have an idea for a 5 guns video, something that you think we didn't cover, or something that you'd like to see clarified a little more, let me know. And we'll do everything we can to make sure we're putting the information out that you guys see or need to see. What I can certainly say is that no matter what you choose as a home defense gun, make sure that you are mentally prepared for an altercation and how to deal with it. Make sure it's a firearm that you understand the ins and outs of extremely well, and make sure you're choosing the proper ammunition to make sure you're not going to over-penetrate your house or, penetrate too deep into a hostile situation and hurt innocent bystanders. You want to choose ammunition that's going to reduce collateral damage, keep you from hurting your own family, and is going to stop the threat. So, those 3 things coming together, and you'll be just fine choosing the proper home defense
I trust you, brother.
So, really appreciate your time today. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
This was a crazy video, but actually a really good one. So, jokes aside, conclusion. Jokes aside, I thought he ended up explaining very well the reasons for those 5 guns. I think for me, if I was living in America, I would go with the Glock. The revolver, yeah, too fancy. The shotguns, I don't know. That seems too aggressive. No, to me, it seems too aggressive. I don't know. Imagine if I shoot with no. The Glock, I don't know. I feel like I can control the situation a bit more. The Vector. Yeah, that's to defend the entire city, not just the home. And I'm just trying to defend the home. Yeah. And that's it for today, my friends. Hope you end up enjoying this video. If that's the case, do not forget to leave a like. Also consider to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And also let me remember you about one thing. I have a Patreon community. I put videos there a bit earlier than I put on YouTube. So if you want to support me and have access to early content, go to my Patreon. I will leave a link on my description. Take a look at that. You can also scan the QR code you'll be seeing here. And that's it.